father of 4 children, was gunned down by Muslim neighbors last week after he objected to their harassment of Christians in the area, his family said. Marshall Masi, 29, of the Patiala House area in Lahore was the sole breadwinner for his elderly parents, wife and 4 children, the oldest 10, the youngest 18 months old. Marshall Masia's sister Gashi Yaqub, 33, said that, while his family was asleep at 4:25 a.m. Wednesday, July 10th, when 4 armed Muslims led by Muhammad Shani and Azam Ali entered their house from the rooftop after cutting the iron grill. The assailants broke the door of my brother's bedroom on the first floor of the house and held him and his family hostage on gunpoint, Yaqub told. They then opened indiscriminate fire on him, riddling his body with 16 bullets in the presence of his wife and minor children. Yaqub was at her parents' house at that time. The sound of gunfire and the screams of her sister-in-law and children woke her up, and she rushed to their house, where she saw 4 men heading to the roof. She went to her brother's bedroom. Neighbors awakened by the screams helped the family take the critically injured Masi to the hospital, where he died from bleeding and the wounds to his organs, she said. Masi, known as Buntai, had filed a police complaint against Shani 2.5 months ago after repeated, unsuccessful attempts to dissuade him and his cohorts from regular aerial firing in the area and harassing Christian women, she said. Though the police arrested Shani and recovered illegal weapons from his possession, he was freed after a day without any case, Yaqub said. Instead, the police pressured my brother to stop pursuing the matter. The Muslims were offended that a Christian had taken a stand against their criminal activities, and by killing him in cold blood, they have shown that our lives do not matter. Christians held a protest outside the office of the Punjab province chief minister the same day demanding swift justice. But our pleas have fallen on deaf ears, and so far none of the accused murderers have been arrested, she said. Her father, a retired sanitation worker, is 75 and recently underwent heart surgery, and the family is concerned about the future of Masi's children and young widow. My brother was the sole provider for the family, but with his untimely death, we are clueless as to how his young widow and 4 children will survive now, she said. Our entire world has crumbled after this incident. She appealed to the provincial government and to Christians for support. We are in dire need of help. My father's meager pension cannot support the family, especially the education and well-being of the children, as well as the legal battle to bring the killers to justice, she said. I appeal to the government to give education scholarships to the children and urge my fellow Christians to help us in whatever way possible so that we can get justice from the courts. Masi ran a small grocery store out of his house and had a good reputation among the 20 Christian families living in the area for more than 3 decades, his sister said. We are 3 sisters, and Masi was our only brother, the youngest of the 4 siblings, she said. He was a God-fearing Catholic who worked very hard to provide a livelihood for our parents, both of whom are heart patients, and his family.